Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The Chinese could be coming. Tourism officials say EVS TAP approvals have resumed. Also tonight, the public school system says school days could be cut short if their budget doesn't come through. And police are searching for a man who attacked a cash machine. In arts and culture, millions of Instagram followers enjoy the smaller side of life. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah. What's the snack wrap?
Boom. Back when we wore velour from the top of the head to the tip of the toe, the snack wrap was no joke. Takes me back. What you know about that juicy chicken? That shredded cheese. Come close. Ranch. I did everything to bring it back, nephew. Talk to me.
Educate. Get him.
Okay, yeah, say less, Aunt. Let me do the snack wrap.
Yeah, let him do the snack wrap.
Can I get both, please?
Double him up.
At Mariana's Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
But I think of you sometime. Want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us.
I love Mariana's coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Half a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. You're watching the Channel 2 News on today, July 16th, from our studio on Capitol Hill. Homeland Security has started processing visas for Chinese tourists.
Tourism officials say they are cautiously optimistic after receiving reports that paperwork required for Chinese tourists to enter the Commonwealth have started to resume. The EVS TAP program suddenly stopped earlier this year with no explanation from Homeland Security. For years, Chinese have been able to enter the NMI without a U.S. visa, initially through a parole-in-place program and more recently through the EVS TAP program. Earlier this summer, NMI business leaders went to Washington, D.C. searching for answers and letters of support. April applications have been approved, and now May and June applications are being approved one by one. Prior to the pandemic, about 18,000 Chinese per month came to the Marianas. Last month, the number was just a couple of hundred.
The public school system presented a $49 million budget today to lawmakers on Capitol Hill. Let's take a look.
389 teachers, 106 teacher aides, and 35 counselors are part of the personnel expenses that PSS says they need for normal operations in the upcoming school year. They also say they need $2 million for utilities and $500,000 for instructional materials. With budget shortfalls all over, what the actual amount that PSS will receive from the central government is unclear. PSS Commissioner Lawrence Camacho presented 5 scenarios today based on different budget amounts, and 4 of them include significantly cutting instructional days.
And the scenarios are designed. We've looked at this. We've shared it with central government, and we've shared it with you all when we submitted our budget a few weeks ago, that this is really what's going to happen. Now, we did include scenario number 5 there that you did not see when we submitted the budget. But if that's the worst case scenario, if only 33, then we would have to merge schools. We would have to go down to 147 instructional days instead of the 180, which is by law you demand of PSS to execute. And we would have to let go of a lot of course, our FTEs, and it would start from, the central office down to the teachers, the vice principals, as we merge schools.
PSS currently serves about 9,000 students with 1,000 employees. It also operates 10 Head Start programs. Kodeb Ogamuro.
I don't have much else to add except thank you for your time and consideration, as well as a lot of the ideas that were presented to us to also explore in ways that we could find to offset some of the expected shortfalls.
Did he just forget his password? A local man is on the run after a midnight heist goes south. Police are now searching for a man who attempted to ransack a cash machine.
Just after midnight, this man decided to pay Bank Pacific a visit. Surveillance cameras show him approaching the ATM machine. Now, it's not clear if he's a bank depositor, but he does appear to be swaying a bit as he approaches the cash machine. Now, each machine from each bank is a bit different, but they all basically want your password and what account you're accessing, and the instructions are, they're usually on the screen. But this man appears to have a hard time with the instructions as he attempts to access the delivery mechanism in a way that's outside of its actual intended use. At 3 a.m., police receive a call from a witness who found an ATM machine lying on the ground. DPS arrived on the scene. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is an attempted bank robbery. Are we going to get to see the money shot? Yes, you are, and here it is. Now, police do say that after all that effort, no money was actually taken, but there will be repercussions, and DPS is seeking the public's help in identifying this man, dressed in black shirt, black shorts, and red Crocs, disengaging the machine from the bank wall. DPS says if you know who this is, please call 911 or the Crime Stoppers hotline at 670-234-7272.
TSA has ended the great national pastime of public shoe removal at airports. Our Sakuraka Halstead reports from the security line with her shoes tightly laced.
Recently, the Department of Homeland Security ended the shoe removal policy for passengers going through the Transportation Security Administration checkpoints nationwide. The policy was implemented in 2006 after shoe bomber Richard Reed attempted to detonate a homemade bomb hidden in his shoes on board an American Airlines flight from Paris to Miami in December 2001. Nearly 20 years later, the policy ends. Bon Jovi Johnson says not having to take her shoes off, especially as a parent with a young child, is a big win.
For me personally, having a kid and trying to keep him safe and instructing him to do everything that the officers ask you to do, on top of me having to do my thing, it was quite hectic, and it made everything, all the lines were so much longer. And so without that, it's 10 times easier.
I did wear my shoes, but I was told to take it off because there was some kind of an alarm, but they went through it, did a secondary check, and everything went smoothly.
Local TSA agents say people seem happier coming through the checkpoint. From Saipan International Airport, Sakurako Halstead for KSPN2 News.
Clarifications are made in the case of a robbery at the Cheers bar.
In Judge Joseph Camacho's courtroom this morning, a preliminary hearing for Newton Tmarcel, the defendant in a case of vandalism of a bar in Garapan. On June the 11th, police claim surveillance footage showed images of a man inside the Cheers bar after operating hours. Apropos to the bar's title, Cheers, where everybody knows your name, police were able to personally identify the gentleman in the videos. Detective Felix Hockog took the stand to report that his original statement that Mr. Tmarcel broke into the bar 3 separate times that evening was incorrect. He amended his statement to say that according to footage, he only witnessed Mr. Tmarcel inside of the bar 1 time. Another suspect, Joe Cossum, he claimed was seen with his twin brother on surveillance footage on a separate occasion. The defense attorney then took the stand to say that yes, his client was at Cheers bar, but there was no forced entrance, and he only claims to have taken 2 cans of beer. The prosecution then took the stand to assert that the bar owners claimed that $2,000 and a laptop were stolen as well. Arraignment is set for July 21.
Coming up, how do you kick it at Kicks? We have a new segment, News You Can Use. That and welcome to Saipan. They're next. Stay with us.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
Hey golfers, it's Tony. Just wanted to let you know that this year's Handmade Charity Classic Golf Tournament will be on Saturday, July 26 at Lala West. You know, hole number 13, it's either a hole-in-one or a 6. Sorry guys. If you haven't registered yet, it's only $110 through July 11 plus $30 optional play. That's pretty good, huh? I may be retired, but you know, we're never too tired for golf. Oh, and thank you to all our sponsors. This year, we're supporting the Commonwealth Cancer Association. We appreciate you guys. So, don't miss the Handmade Tournament on July 26. Iwe, balesta later.
Heat stroke is one of the leading causes of non-crash, vehicle-related fatalities among children. Vehicle heat stroke occurs when a child is left in a hot vehicle, allowing for the child's temperature to rise in a quick and deadly manner. In today's fast-paced world and with our busy schedules, we often tell ourselves that we would never leave our child in the back seat of the car, yet it can still happen. Take action if you notice a child alone in a car. Protecting children is everyone's business. Even in cooler temperatures, your vehicle can heat up to dangerous temperatures very quickly. Keep your vehicle locked and keep your keys out of reach. Make it a habit to look before you lock and avoid putting children at risk of heat stroke. Help us prevent hot car deaths in the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. Stop, look, lock. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands Department of Public Safety.
The king is back like prodigal. I gave him time, it's been too long. Politic, if I want it, I'ma get mine. Never fake the funk, can't perform for your empire. Snatch him out the throne, make them all fall in line. I let the clock tick, count down, cause I'm on the headline, the deadline. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
What was that song? Where everybody knows your name. Boom, 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 boom. And you're glad when none you came. Bam, bam. Anyway.
Welcome to Mariana's Beach Resort, and now welcome to Mariana's Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Mariana's Coffee at Mariana's Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style.
Welcome back. You're watching the Wednesday night edition of the Channel 2 News. We never know who we're going to meet coming and going out the double doors of Saipan International. Welcome to Saipan.
What does it mean to have commitment, to be of service, to help other people? Captain Mike arrives home from a trip to Guam.
I'm a resident of Saipan. I'm the executive director of Western Pacific Maritime Academy, and my purpose for being on Guam was to manage some of our expansion to Guam at the moment. So we're going to be offering our programs not only here, but also on Guam.
All right. And I guess for those who are not really familiar with what your organization does, can you just give like a brief explanation?
Yeah, Western Pacific Maritime Academy provides maritime training to get the next generation of mariners out to work on ships.
The Merchant Marines are a civilian workforce manning supply vessels, some of which support the U.S. military.
No, I think that's it. I'm glad to be back home.
Sister Williams also arrives from Guam.
We are missionaries from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and we are here today to teach the gospel of Jesus Christ and invite people to come unto Christ and to feel His love and to share that with the people of Saipan.
This is part of a 3-year mission of service to the Pacific Islands.
This trip, we will be here just for a short amount of time, but we will come back frequently. We've heard beautiful things about your island and the people here, and we're excited to serve among them. We have recently been to Kosarai and to Chuuk and to Pohnpei, and we have loved the islands here. It's been beautiful. The people have been very welcoming, and we're excited to share our message of joy and love of Jesus Christ.
Service is also something that tennis players practice, so too for volleyball, badminton, and other sports in the Pacific mini-games. And the man in service to all the athletes of the NMI, chef de mission for Team Mariana's, Nick Gross returns home from the games.
No, it's just getting back from Palau. Super successful, very, very pleased with the performances of all of our teams and athletes, and many thanks to Palau. And most specifically, all of our sponsors that made sure that Team NMI was able to get there with the numbers that we had. And hopefully everybody's very pleased. 10 gold medals, 31 in the long run, and national records galore. So an absolutely fantastic games.
Some people step through the double doors of Saipan International feeling good, knowing that service to others is an enriching way to travel through life. Welcome back. Welcome home. Welcome to Saipan.
KIX is the moniker for Kansai International Airport, an island airport that serves as an important hub for air travel. As our Chris Nelson reports, how do you kick a long layover at KIX? Well, it starts with a mission and a boat. It is Mission Possible.
Air travel from the Mariana Islands can mean some long layovers. When you're traveling in Micronesia, it's nice to have a good book and a good attitude. My favorite local book, Bumps in Paradise. And my favorite story in it? Well, that's the time Bob and his friend Dan almost single-handedly enjoyed and ended the Continental Hotel's Sunday brunch on Chuuk. Food costs got too high, mostly because of Dan, but I digress. Just read the book. Many travelers dread layovers, but I like to make the best of them. So when I saw 5 hours between flights at Kansai International Airport and Hokkaido, I decided to turn it into an adventure. Kix Airport sits on an island, and there are a few ways off of it. You can fly, of course, but also bus, train, taxi, or car. Kaiyukan Aquarium is about an hour by bus and features whale sharks, penguins, and jellyfish. A solid option if you haven't been. Been there, done that? Well, when I think of islands, I think of boats, so today's layover involves one. I grab my backpack and head straight for the high-speed ferry terminal, just a few minutes bus ride from the airport. In classic Japan fashion, QR codes for everything, and a quick scan gets you on board. The price? Less than $5 if you're a foreigner with a passport, so don't leave your passport in an airport locker. The Kobe Bay Shuttle ferries passengers across Osaka Bay in about 30 minutes, a mini cruise with sea spray on the windows, bridge and city skyline views, and a salty breeze to shake off your red-eye flight haze. As we approached Kobe, I was already glad I left the terminal behind. Kobe Airport is right there, just a few minutes walk from the ferry landing. On the third floor, an observation deck where you can watch planes take off and land. There's a Skymark plane. Please start flying to Saipan, I think. While you enjoy the views, you can try some curry or a treat from a food truck, which for some reason is inside on the third floor, tires and all. How did they get it up there? Outside, you can pose under a tree of broccoli if that's your thing. I head for an exhibit by Tatsuya Tanaka, a miniature photographer. Well, he's not miniature, just the things he builds and photographs are. Tanaka reimagines everyday objects in clever ways. Price of staples going up and up. Sweet ride. Igloos from eggs. Steak mountains. Sweet Kobe. Coin-operated locker, it all adds up. Security staple point, you don't need to take your shoes off. Have a rice flight. Shrimp Airways. Some flights make people cry. Others can blush. You want to bring some bread if you're traveling. Need gluten-free? Go for the veggies. And book it, Dano. With time ticking, I ferry back to Kansai Airport. In the end, the 5-hour layover felt like a bonus trip. A ferry ride, a taste of Kobe's waterfront, and a reminder that art can turn even a busy airport into a place of discovery. It's a quick hop up to Hokkaido just in time for afternoon tea. This hole, part of a ski slope in winter, but the rest of the year it functions nicely in good weather capacity. Chris Nelson for the Channel 2 News you can use.
Nice story. Coming up in sports, what's a 4-letter word for a wonderful way to spend a day? Exactly. Golf. Coming up.
Now flying between Saipan and Rota, Micronesian Air Connections makes island travel safe, comfortable, and easy. Our Cessna Grand Caravan seats 9, offering comfort, space, and panoramic window views. With modern safety tech and experienced pilots, your 40-minute flight is as smooth as it is scenic. Whether you're heading to Rota for a serene escape or back to Saipan for business or family, Micronesian Air Connections is the connection. Book online today at flymax.com. Fly local, fly smart, fly Micronesian Air. Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They are an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle. premium office space is available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Features include dedicated parking, fast internet, backup power, good water, and natural light throughout to go along with the very best views on Saipan. So don't settle for space when you can get peace and peace of mind. Call Hermosa Vista today at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Motivation isn't always easy to come by. Thankfully, there's one place that continues to ignite my willpower. This one place provides me with the knowledge and support I need to grow, so I can continue to become a better version of myself. This is where I discovered my passion, where I achieved successes that made me proud. It's home. It's where I improved my performance, seeing the opportunity in every challenge. And when doubt creeps inside, and I think about giving up, I remember the heroes who've also called this place home. And just like them, I know that every last rep is always a beginning. No matter how hard it gets, nothing can stop me. I will always come back stronger, because I'm part of a legacy.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas, sports fans! The Hotel Association has something to celebrate on July 26, 2025 at Lau Lau Bay Golf and Resort in Saipan.
Besides EVS TAP program processing getting going after months of delays, there is another thing to look forward to, and it's a 4-letter word: golf. The Hotel Association has a 22-year tradition, and this year it will be 23. It's the 23rd annual golf tournament, and it's going to be held at the spectacular Lau Lau Bay in Kagaman. Registration forms are available at Lau Lau Bay Golf and at www.saipanhotels.org. Opened in 1995, Lau Lau Bay Golf and Resort features a 36-hole golf course designed by PGA champion Greg Norman, a world-renowned expert in golf course design. The tournament's West Course reflects Norman's design philosophy of accurately interpreting and understanding the surrounding environment and brings together land, sky, and sea in an extraordinary golf experience. The Hand-Me Board has designed the Commonwealth Cancer Association as the main benefactor of this year's tournament. May the course be with you.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Mariana's Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass, and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of isolated showers with low temperatures of around 78 degrees. Tomorrow, Thursday, pleasant with only a 20% chance of isolated rainfall with mild breezes and high temperatures of around 87 degrees and lows of 77 degrees in the night. The sun will set at 6:51 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow morning at 5:55 a.m. In numerology, 555 is referred to as an angel number, one that encourages transformation and personal growth. So there it is. And I will see you standing tall in the water or on the land.
Well, that's news, sports, and weather. We will see you again on Friday. CNMI.